Welcome back. It's me, Adam. You're watching Unlimited Options Investing. Let's take a look at the Apple earnings. Revenue pops 11% to $123.9 billion. Cook says supply chain improving, and that's pretty refreshing given all the negative pessimism that we've been hearing about the supply chains and bottlenecks. And especially while the market has been in a free fall, especially with Apple and Microsoft leading the way. As well as anything really that's risk on, valuations are getting reset. Apple reported its largest single quarter in terms of revenue ever. This is encouraging, with sales growing over 11% despite supply challenges and the lingering effects of the pandemic. Apple beat analyst estimates for sales in every product category except for iPads. Apple CEO Tim Cook said on Thursday that the company's supply chain challenges were improving, sending shares up over 3% in extended trading while delivering a solid beat on earnings. Apple beat analyst estimates for sales in every product category except iPads, and overall revenue was up 11% annually. Here's how Apple did in the quarter ending December 25th versus consensus estimates. So EPS $2.10 versus the $1.89 estimated, up 25% year over year. Revenue $123.9 billion versus the $118.66 billion estimated, up 11% year over year. So we're seeing double-digit revenue almost across the board except for iPhone, for such a mammoth of a company, except for iPad revenue that was down 14% year over year. Apple again did not provide official guidance about expectations for the current quarter. Apple hasn't provided guidance since the start of COVID-19 pandemic. Apple CEO Tim Cook did provide a forward-looking data point in an interview, and he said that what we can expect for the March quarter is solid year-over-year revenue growth, and we expect supply constraints in the March quarter to be less than they were in the December quarter, and this is very, very encouraging. It was another strong showing for Apple in its most important quarter of the year, which includes holiday sales. Every one of Apple's product lines grew year over year from last year, except for iPad sales, as we said, despite management warnings from October that supply issues could hurt the company's sales. Our biggest issue is chip supply. It's chip supply on legacy nodes, Cook said, and we're doing okay on the leading edge stuff. And not to mention that Apple is also starting to do a lot of in-house stuff themselves, but they outsource their chips from companies like TSM in Taiwan. So how has the stock reacted after hours? Very nicely, actually, jumping up right away and maintaining those levels as of 6:07 p.m. We're now sitting at $160 per share, up 5% after hours. And today I sold a covered call right at this level, so the strike price was $167.50. Tomorrow I'm expecting an IV crush, but if this does expire in the money, that'll be awesome. I made max profit on my long position, but after $167.50, I won't be making any more money. So taking a look at the candlestick, so this dotted red line is where we closed the session, and this dotted blue line is where we are post-market after hours. We're right at the moving averages, so it's going to be interesting to see if we open up at a similar level tomorrow and what happens right out of the gates if we sell off to fill in the gap. Or, however, if we gap up tomorrow and continue finding strength into the end of the day, this could be very encouraging for the broader markets. Looking not too far away, Microsoft closed at $299.84 today, after hours also up at $303. So it could be possible that Apple earnings could have given a little bit of positive sentiment into Microsoft after hours, although it's not a very notable increase. And this will have a very big impact on the NASDAQ QQQ, which we found resistance today on this downward trend, as well as the S&P 500, the SPY. We've been going down pretty viciously over the last couple of weeks, and the entire month of January has been pretty rough. But if we can start turning around in big names like Apple, Microsoft, the rest of the market could follow. Let me know what you think in the comments below of the Apple earnings. As always, subscribe and like to the channel, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.